Shooting USA is brought to you by SnapSafe and their full line of premium vault doors. Use code SUSA15 to save 15% at snapsafe.com. There are few pistol competitions with the history and staying power of the Bianchi Cup. This match goes all the way back to the 70s with the same 4 courses of fire. Well, now, with the backing and support of the Civilian Marksmanship Program, Bianchi is ready for the future. Speed, precision, and pressure. No other competition blends these dynamics quite like Bianchi. Shooters from around the world have traveled to the heart of our Midwest to take their shot at the 4 iconic courses of fire: the practical, the falling plates, the barricade, and the mover. These stages can be replicated, but the experience here is never duplicated. One of the many reasons the Civilian Marksmanship Program, the CMP, continues to invest in the sport and the match.
As you know, CMP in the past has primarily been focused more on precision or rifle and pistol. So delving and moving into the action side of the shooting sports that's growing. It's growing domestically and internationally.
This year, the addition of the new Rimfire division is a perfect example of how to attract new shooters.
Really doing really well. It's very popular. We've had a few Rimfire shooters in years past, but it's definitely grown. It was 2 years ago that I think they introduced the Rimfire, and then last year it exploded, and this year it's just packed out.
Honestly, we'd like to see the number of competitors double. The nature of the Bianchi Cup, its storied history draws the best competitors, and we'd like to kind of open that up a little bit more and have competitors of all skill levels come and shoot this.
With the addition of the Rimfire division, the CMP has created an approachable and inexpensive entry level for new shooters and all skill level competitors. This division is the gateway for 11-year-old Danica Hauserman to make her Bianchi debut. She was introduced to shooting by her grandfather. His effort to keep the family shooting tradition alive.
Because my papa lost one of his, we lost our uncle, and he had no one else to shoot with, and he asked me. It's really fun. I love him so much. It's just really fun. It's just not like a competitive thing I do. It's just having fun with my papa.
The Rimfire division is geared for the kids and young shooters, and it's bringing out the kid in everyone. Doug Koenig is Bianchi's most decorated champion with 20 cups in his career. But a different side of Doug is plinking on the ranges today.
Even us older veteran guys, we're having a lot of fun doing it. Everybody's got 22s laying around, so to me, I just want to help promote it any way I can and get more shooters out, because that's the name of the game.
While Doug is shooting Rimfire for fun and the trigger time, everyone can learn from the best in the world and his breakdown of the Rimfire in competition.
I mean, it's different because if you've ever shot an air gun, I mean, because the lock time, it's slower. Everything's slower, right? The ammo's slower because it's Rimfire. Everybody's probably shooting 950 to 1,000 compared to 1150 to 1,200. So any little mistake you make is magnified, right? Especially on the mover. Maybe everywhere else, not as much. But here, if your gun speed's too much or not enough, or any little thing that you do with the gun when you fire the shot is going to be magnified.
The Rimfire match is 99% the same as the main match. All stages, distances, and times to shoot are identical. The one modification is on the falling plates. When competing with centerfire, plates must be knocked down to score. For lower velocity Rimfire ammo, a lighter plate is installed to facilitate the knockdown. Even so, all hits on a plate within the time limit will score. Rimfire guns on the range go from mild to wild, but no one is shooting more history than Sergeant Walter Johnson of the United States Army Marksmanship Unit. Sergeant Johnson went into the AMU's vault for his .22.
The setup the Army has given me feels very much like the open guns that I shoot, and also there's great competition here. So, you know, if the competition's there, I want to be there. So I'm currently shooting a Hammerly 208S. It used to be a bullseye gun used by our bullseye portion of our service pistol team. And our gunsmiths, they're fantastic, some of the best, I believe, in the world. Went ahead and took it, converted it over, made it what it needs to open. 22 criteria for the Bianchi Cup, and now I get to shoot it.
The successful debut of the Rimfire match is another example of the CMP investing in this sport. And the CMP sees a bright future for Action Pistol and Bianchi.
And that's exactly it. I mean, our mission, very broadly speaking, is to promote marksmanship. And so how we fit all the things we do onto that rubric is important, and this is a critical piece of it. Again, we do think Action Pistol is an important part of the overall sport. We're doing more and more with Action Pistol at our Talladega Marksmanship Park, to include hosting more events there. And actually, a few months ago, we installed a Bianchi-style mover at the Talladega Marksmanship Park in anticipation of holding events like this. Not this event, but other like events at the TMP as well.
But coming up, the main match gets underway. Who will win the cup? A familiar face or a newcomer? We'll find out next.
Shooting USA is fueled by Hornady.
CMP Action Pistol uses the bullseye paper target for 3 of the 4 stages of fire: the practical, barricade, and the mover. Hits inside the 8-inch 10 ring score 10 points. Hits in the next ring out score 8 points. And hits anywhere else on the rest of the paper score 5 points. Hits inside the black X ring are worth 10 points and an X. Points matter first. The X's are the tiebreaker. Each stage is worth 480 points for a total of 1,920 points and 192 possible X's for the match. Despite the choice of division, all shooters will face the same distances and time limits on the 4 stages. On the barricade event, open guns have wings and shrouds and compensators and can lock on to the walls to shoot. The open gun competitors are the most likely to win this match, but that's not guaranteed. There are metallic and production optics shooters in the field, also chasing that perfect clean score of 1920. Sergeant Anthony Heinauer is in the production optics division. He is one of the rare shooters capable of a clean match score, and this is the start he needs: all 48 plates.
For me, the pursuit of perfection has been a goal that I've been trying to reach for many years now. And back in 21, when they integrated the production optics category into the Bianchi Cup, I shot at 1918 and I landed 3rd overall. And I thought to myself, like, this is accomplishable. We can do this.
On the falling plates, a knockdown scores 10 points and 1 X. But miss a plate and you receive no points. The all-or-nothing nature of this event makes it the most challenging stage for many competitors. Junior Layla Ziegler clears all 48 plates to start the match. The score puts her in immediate contention for high female shooter.
The most nerve-wracking yardage for me is 10 yards because I'm standing, not on the ground, but just had to tell myself to slow down and make the shot. So, they say no 8s on plates, so.
The men's super squad opens on the plates, and while this group is automatic here, the Missouri sunshine, wind, and passing clouds are playing havoc with the lighting conditions. No sweat, though, for 20-time champion Doug Koenig. He's seen every possible type of Midwest weather in his career.
I mean, we've shot here enough with this type of lighting. You just got, for me, I just got to make sure I have a hat and a little bit of blinder to keep the sun from hitting on an angle. But other than that, it's really not a big deal.
Top lady shooters have moved on to the practical, led by 22-year-old Australian Elise Sutton. She has stepped out in front to an early lead. After the practical, she's clean through 2 events.
I tried my best, try to keep it in the middle, but it's definitely hard at 10 and 15 because you can see all the shots and just trying to not look at that target. Now we move on to tomorrow's mover and barricade, and we'll see how we go. I'll just I'll celebrate today's victory.
The top-ranked men are on the practical next. Bruce Pyatt is 7-time champion, but that slight delay on the weak hamstring may have cost him. But we won't know until the event is over. The shadows on the targets make it nearly impossible to see hits late in the day. Bruce must keep it together to stay in this race. All the way back to the 50-yard line. Now it's time to see if that 10-yard target is bad. Well, turns out it's not. Not only is he clean, but he takes an impressive 44X.
The lighting is very different. We never shoot this late in the day here, usually. So when you shoot an X, anything that goes in the black, you don't see. So you have no feedback what's going on. All you know is, well, it's got to be in there. But when I transferred to my weak hand, I had very, very bad transition. It scared me because I didn't even know how bad they were. I just know that's not right. That wasn't right. So ended up 25 and 50. I cleaned all X's. So I dropped 4 X's. I'm happy with that. That could have been really bad, really bad.
Doug Koenig at the same time is putting in another workman-like performance. No drama, just measured execution. The same building blocks that have earned him 20 Bianchi Cup championships. Even so, he's also challenged by these lighting conditions.
This lighting is really tough, so it's really tough to tell. This late in the afternoon, that X-ring looks kind of washed, so, I mean, everything looks pretty good, but we'll see here in a second.
A quick look at the targets show maybe a better result than expected. Doug is clean with 43 X's. Advantage Bruce Pyatt. There are now only a handful of others clean after day 1. The barricade and ultimately the mover will decide the 2025 Bianchi Cup champion, and the leader is looking forward to it.
Now tomorrow's going to be different. With the sun, we're going to see every shot in that target.
We'll be there to see them too. That's next.
Shooting USA is brought to you by Colt, still making history, and the NRA Competitive Shooting Division and their America's Rifle Challenge.
The final day of competition begins with 11 shooters clean, scoring all hits in the 10 rings so far. As the leaders begin on the barricade, the famous Bianchi Cup pressure is on.
I mean, everybody gets shaky shooting these matches. This is the biggest match of the year for us. We love it. So everybody's got a little bit of adrenaline going, but I usually love this. Lane 1's a great lane.
Mark Itzstein is a longtime familiar face at Bianchi, and he may be having the best match of his career. Mark sees it on the targets. He is clean with one event left to go.
I'm going clean to the mover. It's been a while since I've gone to the mover clean. I've never shot this match clean. I haven't shot a 1920 at Columbia yet. I've done it in practice, but even in practice is difficult. So, yeah, to shoot this match clean would be a real sort of, it's a milestone, it's an achievement for me. I'll keep coming until I do it.
Doug Koenig steps to the barricade flanked by Bruce Pyatt. These two are separated by a single X as this stage begins. And it's automatic. 480 points and 48X for Bruce, and 480 points and 47X for Doug.
Well, that looked higher, but that's good. I'm happy.
In the mix of top scores with Doug and Bruce is Benito Martinez. Like Bruce, his barricade is flawless. 480 points and 48X.
Going really good. Everything's coming together. Been working on my mental game this year, so just trying to keep my nerves in check. Long end of the mover, I'm feeling strong. Hopefully everything comes together for me and put together a good match.
Historically, this match comes down to the mover. Australian Elise Scoutten is up with a chance to make history. It's a great start. That's an 8. Elise will not finish clean, but with her mover score and 3 other clean stages, she is the top finisher in the women's division. It's her first title in only her 2nd year at the Cup.
I don't think it's quite sunk in yet. We'll see. As soon as I actually see the scores, it'll probably sink in, I'll realize, but that's awesome. I wasn't expecting that today. I was just wanting to shoot as best as I could. But yeah, that's awesome.
Now it's Mark Itzstein. He is chasing that clean score. He's off to a great start. But he sees it on the targets. One shot outside the 10 ring. Finishing with 1,918 points and 162X, Mark will be back next year. Doug Koenig takes the stage. It's a shooting clinic. He's clean and racking up the X's. Until the final pass at 25. Doug's run ends on his final shot with 1,918 points and 182 X's. Bruce Pyatt is up. He's clean at the 10. And again at the 15-yard line. The 20-yard target is clean. Now to the 25. That shot is right on the line. Again, he's dancing on the edge of the 10 ring. Final pass now. And he's done it. He's positioned to win, but with two shooters in striking distance, all Bruce can do is watch.
I went clean. Let's see how the X count comes out.
Benito Martinez is up, and he's hammering X's off the start. At the 15-yard line, that's an 8. Benito is out of contention. Joey De Leon is the only other competitor that has shot clean and can catch Bruce on X count. And he's going for it. He powers through at 15 yards. Finishes clean at 20. Yikes, he needs these to be in the X. Final pass now. Ouch. That's an 8, and the end of the run for Joe. The crowd knows it. Bruce Pyatt is the 2025 Bianchi Cup champion with the only clean score of 1,920 points with 174X.
I was probably more nervous at this one than any other one. Don't ask me why. Can't figure that stuff out. Some years I'll go out there, and I'm dead calm. And other, like today, I was nervous and heart pumping the whole time.
The 22 Advanced Rifle Cartridge easily outperforms all other .22 caliber cartridges in its class, producing .22 250 performance in an AR-15 platform. The .22 ARC is engineered to take full advantage of the most aerodynamic .22 caliber bullets. This means tighter groups, increased accuracy, and an exceptional shooting experience. .22 Advanced Rifle Cartridge from Hornady.
Thanks again for tuning into the Shooting USA YouTube channel. We hope you enjoyed the content. A couple of notes. Make sure you take advantage of SUSA15 at snapsafe.com. That's our discount code that saves you 15% on anything from SnapSafe, and that gets to be some big money when you start talking about modular safes and vault doors. Also, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our new content. As always, a like and a comment helps us with that algorithm.